Welcome back to another episode of the Wicked Bitter Podcast. I am Travis, and of course, right next to me, right to my left, I have Josh.
AKA the number one draft pick. AKA you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. AKA the mozzarella man. AKA your favorite.
It's cheesy. Your favorite. And we got Mike.
Hello.
So we haven't done one of these in a while. I feel like it's been a while, right?
It's always a while.
I know. Like we were doing them like once a week, and then it's like.
Well, right now you're preparing to move out.
Right. Yeah. So if you're watching on YouTube, I guess it's a good time to say it. If you're watching on YouTube, there might be a few less videos. I know we don't post every single day, but we're gonna try to get as many videos out there as possible. We're in the process of relocating some stuff. So Josh and I should still probably be able to do the. Dropping the elbows just because those episodes are so short. We could find somewhere to post up and do it, bathroom or something. I don't know, where shower. We can do it in the shower. It's whatever. But as far as these podcast episodes might be. I don't know when we're gonna stop doing them, but it might be like a week or two before we put another one up. I mean, we'll do the podcast audio.
Plus, I have a trip.
We can still do that. Yeah. Yeah, oh, when is it? Not this weekend, right?
It's 29th.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah,
so that's going to be a busy week. I mean, we've all been like...
I think he planned that.
Yeah, we've all been pretty busy. He's like, oh, you need help? I got a trip.
I'm not the one who planned the wedding, all right?
Do it for next week. Do it for next week.
Yeah. No, and like, I mean, you've been working on the house.
I'm done. I'm good to move, to help you out.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. I think we're going to try to get some movers so we don't have to really do much, you know?
Yeah.
Moving sucks, dude. I hate moving. We've moved so many times.
Especially third floor.
Yeah, man. We've moved so many times. I'm so over moving. It's the freaking worst.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll try to get videos out on YouTube if we can, but we'll definitely get the audio. We should be able to record audio. I got to tell you guys before we get into what we're doing today, like something. So T and I, yesterday, depending on when you're listening to this podcast, let's just say Sunday, because yesterday was Sunday as of this recording. Yesterday, T and I wanted to get some food because, we got football on. I wanted to just relax yesterday, watch some football. I forgot what game. Oh, so it was the Chiefs versus Eagles, and then the Panthers and Cowboys, which were the two that I was kind of checking in on.
Right.
So I wanted food. And so we ordered, like, I never get Chipotle, ever. I don't know why, but I don't ever really get it. I think I've gotten it, like, once or twice. And the one that's right over here in the mall parking lot? That's the one we wanted to go to.
Right.
So, because it was close by and everything.
Sure.
So she was like, you want to just do it through the app? So I said, fine, let's do it through the app. So we ordered through the app. We put our order in. It said it'll be done at 1:40. I was like, cool. Halftime. It's around that time, it's cool. We'll just sneak out and get it real quick. So we go there. We go to pick it up. We actually walk into the store or to the restaurant. Both of us went for some reason. I don't know why one of us didn't go, but both of us went in there and we got, like, they had, like, how they have, like, racks for, like, to go, like, they'll put to goes on, like, a certain wall. Well, there was only, like, one bag there, and then the rest were kind of near the register for some reason. We thought that was kind of weird. We're like, it takes like 2 seconds. You can't put whatever. So we waited for the guy in front of us to check out, and then we went up to the counter. We were like, hey, we have an order. We're picking up. They said, oh, yeah, what's your name? They gave us the bag. And we walking out to the parking lot. Everything seems cool. So as we're walking to the parking lot, we hear somebody behind us. She's on the phone, and she's on the phone. She's like, how do you run out of sour cream and cheese at Chipotle? You're Chipotle. You know what I mean? She was like, how do you run out of that stuff? And I'm thinking, like, me and T was just like, you hear that? And I was just like, I got a lot of stuff that I customize and I put cheese and sour cream on. And I was like, let's check to see if we're all good, because...
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we get inside the car. We open the bag up. First of all, one of my quesadillas are completely not there at all. Like, there is no quesadilla. There's no quesadilla. And then... I had a couple of tacos, and on those tacos, I added, like, shredded cheese, and I want, like, a side of sour cream or whatever. Right. None of that was in there. Like, what? We got the most boring ass plain.
Tell you?
Exactly, right? So I was like, well, what is all this? So we look at the receipt, and on the receipt, there's black marker crossed off items on the
that they
on
didn't
the receipt.
have.
Yeah. So, like, my quesadilla is completely wiped out.
Did you pay the same?
Yeah, we paid the whole thing.
What?
So like, my quesadilla was completely wiped out in black. The customization of things like shredded cheese and sour cream crossed out. Like, they blacked it out, right? So and the T's like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, we got to go in there and like we
Yeah.
got to talk to them.
Yeah.
So we went back in there. We talked to the lady, the girl working the register, and she was like, yeah, we're out of some of that stuff. I'm like,
And you still pay the same
like,
amount?
you're just not gonna.
Did you pay the same amount?
Yeah. Like the whole, so I was.
Oh, that's not
she,
right.
Yeah. She was like, you want to talk to the manager? I was like, well, yeah. Well, let's figure this thing out. So the manager comes up and he's all so nonchalant about everything, and he was like, what's going on, guys? And I was like, well, you know, we did the mobile app ordering, and we came in to pick this stuff up. And, you know, we get to the parking lot and we check everything, and it's like stuff's not there. He's like, yeah, we're out of some stuff or whatever. I was like, all right, well, the quesadilla is completely, there's not even in there. He's like, yeah, we don't have cheese, so we can't make the quesadilla without cheese. And I looked him in the face and I was like, so you're just not going to tell anybody? Like, you're just going to let people walk out? Like,
Did you tell him that?
yeah. I was like, you just.
And what did he say?
He was like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. We're working on it. But you got people. I was like, well, what if I lived like 20 minutes away and I didn't hear that lady in the parking lot and I got my stuff? I went all the way home.
Did you get some money back?
Yeah, I got a whole refund. I was already aggravated. I was like, let's just get a refund. He's
And
like,
you kept your food?
no, well, we could have, but we just threw it out. Because he was like, you could just put the bag over there. I was like, I was so aggravated.
That's weird because I've gone to that Chipotle a few times. I've never had an issue. It's actually been very good. So I don't know what happened.
I went with you one time to that place.
Missing shipment, then I guess.
I went with you one time, and I'm going to flat out just say it. This is a hot take, and a lot of people might not like this. I feel like Chipotle is super overrated. I feel like it's not really that great.
Well, $11 a bowl. I think it's a little bit pricey.
You even take the money aspect out of it. I think the quality of it. I mean, it's good. I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying Taco Bell is better. Obviously, you're comparing two different things here.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Everybody goes nuts for Chipotle. I don't go nuts over it.
You know what I think? The one that's overrated. You know that restaurant you introduced me one time in near the boardwalk. It's
Not
also
really sure.
it's also in a bowl.
I'm not.
Is that the Asian fused thing?
Yeah.
It's like the
Oh,
Asian.
Noodles and Company.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
I like that one.
I think they're too pricey.
They are pricey, yeah, but the food's good. Though.
I like it.
I think the food's good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
it
was
is
gonna-
super pricey.
I was gonna say, like, you can compare.
Because you don't get much.
Yeah,
If you compare Moe's to Chipotle,
I think I'd still go Moe's.
I've never gone to
Moe's.
Moe's.
You've never been. I actually like. Do you like Moe's better? Or do you like?
I actually like Chipotle.
You like Chipotle better?
I
Like
like
I'm not saying
Chipotle.
Chipotle's the worst.
I like Chipotle.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's like one of those trendy things where everybody just like.
Yeah.
It's the best thing in the world.
Have you tried the one near the boardwalk?
the Chipotle over there?
Yeah.
No.
It's very good.
Yeah. I was so mad about yesterday.
I mean, technically,
This-
you can't blame them because no, you
Well-
can blame them for not letting you know.
Yeah.
But like, they probably would have been good if they had what they had. But it's not like one of the first times I've witnessed or like heard about that kind of stuff that like places run out of stuff. Because a person I know works at like Pizza Hut and like they didn't get a truck for like a week.
Yeah.
They needed a truck.
Yeah.
And they just like they were scrambling to get stuff. They went to grocery stores to get stuff and everything. And then when the truck got there, they were like, the truck told them that we're gonna be there at like 3:00 in the afternoon. And then they were like, all right, we'll wait for 3:00 in the afternoon. They didn't get there until like 9:00.
Damn.
At
At
night.
night. Holy shit.
I think the only thing that sucks about that is you got to tell the people, the customer, come on now.
That's
Yeah.
what. That's what
like,
my problem.
That's like a
was.
stab.
Because I understand being short. I understand being short-staffed. I understand being short on the product.
Yeah.
But you got to let people, like, especially the online order. Like we walked in there. Everybody acted like everything was okay.
Yeah.
No one acted like they were short of anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You know, but speaking of this, there's a lot of shortage of help everywhere in
Yeah.
the country, right? The other day I went to bring my laptop because it got fried, right? So I brought it in to have the hard drive looked at, and I wanted to install Windows because Windows disappeared all of a sudden, right?
Damn.
So
Well, what's going on with it?
Jeez, that's crazy.
all of a sudden you
happening?
open it up, you had a blue screen, and
Yeah,
it says,
yeah.
okay, whatever. So I bring to the company that we always bring our laptops in the clinic when we have something to fix, right? The guy says, the guy that works here, today's his last day.
Oh shit.
We don't have any IT guy. And actually, most of the help that we've had, they've left. They've never came back since COVID because they're getting more money than they're
Sitting
getting
around
paid
doing nothing,
here.
right? Yeah.
So they're having a hard time hiring anybody because what they paid the employees, they better they better stay at home and collect.
Are people still people are still collecting?
I think there's something going on
I
here
thought
with
there
this
was a
government.
deadline for that.
I thought so too. I thought they cut people off after a certain time.
I mean, I don't know what's going on with this collecting thing with the government's aid to these people, but I'm telling you, it's killing the workforce.
I know that people are still getting like the child tax breaks or something. Like if people
Yeah.
with children,
Yeah.
they're still getting
Well, I can understand
money occasionally.
that. I can understand that. I
But-
mean, especially single parents who need every assistance they
Yeah.
can get. But for people who were working before and they're still collecting because
hanging out, man.
Well, in a way you can't blame it because it's free money, and they get to relax. But at some point in time, you got to put a limit to this stuff because it's killing the workforce.
I'm starting to hear that people who are working now,
Yeah.
who are not vaccinated, they might not be able to work if they're not
Yeah,
vaccinated.
a lot of places are doing that now. You
I
have
feel
to
like
you have to be
now it's
vaccinated.
which worries me because I know where I work, there's not a lot of people that are vaccinated. So I don't know what
you guys are gonna be shorthanded pretty soon.
Sure.
Godspeed.
I mean, I feel like I do that almost every day now.
I mean, you about a month ago, you were working you plus another guy.
Yeah, it was just you and some other guy.
Oh yeah,
You were
yeah.
complaining that you were doing a 5-man job.
Yeah, just doing
Bugs
three job
Bunny.
titles,
Bugs Bunny.
titles at once.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what were we talking about? Oh yeah, but the Chipotle thing.
Back to Chipotle.
I just don't get it, dude. Like,
Lesson learned: don't online.
I guess.
order.
No, well, I mean, I just don't.
Because if you were there, they would have let you know.
I don't even know. Well, yeah, if you're ordering at the counter.
But I'll
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
one thing, that is the best restaurant. It's easy. You only have maybe 10 items on that list.
You talking about Chipotle?
Chicken and beef, and it's just rice, beans, avocado, and you got to pay extra for the avocado.
Of course.
Cheese and not carrots, onions and peppers, and that's it. How easy can that be?
Yeah. Well, you would think they'd keep track of the inventory too on that.
I mean, the guy that's doing the inventory, check mark, check mark, check. Oh, I forgot it this
shit,
week.
the cheese.
My gosh. Oh, that difficult. That list is really difficult.
You know what
I can't keep up.
You know what I think of is when they found out that they were low on cheese, they were probably telling like all the employees, like, all right, put very little cheese on these things.
Yeah.
Sprinkle. A little sprinkle of cheese.
I mean, Earth is right across the street. Why can't they just go out and get it?
What are you, Earth Fair?
Earth Fair.
Oh yeah.
They have tons of cheese and
Hey,
vegetables
I
and
don't
all
know.
that.
The fact that they crossed off an entire quesadilla
What burns
off
me?
my
What
thing.
burns me? I think it costs like $11 or $10 for a bowl, and you probably paid. that-
Together we paid. It was like $30.
Oh God! And they didn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, but
that
even the
is-
price aside, though, it's like there's items missing, and they know it was on purpose. Like they purposely didn't put it on there because they didn't have it. It's not like somebody mistakenly forgot. Oh, there was a quesadilla. I forgot. To
Oh, but
put
they
that.
would say, look, please, here's your slip, and we're gonna give you 50% off.
Something.
That would be fair.
Just-
But to go and say,
75%.
okay, here,
Yo, somebody straight up was back there like, hey, boss, we don't have cheese for the quesadilla. He's like, all right, just cross it off. Don't worry about it. Hopefully they won't notice. That's basically what happened.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not, but then you don't even let us know.
It's a double crosser. That's all it
Feel
is.
stabbed in the back after that.
Yeah.
Chipotle lost some customers.
Oh, I'm never going back to that one. I was telling Tia, I was just like, dude, I've only had Chipotle maybe like 3 or 4 times, and I feel like I never want to go back. She was like, maybe it was just that location. Don't worry about it.
Of course she would.
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Tia's
all
always
lighthearted and shit like
kind-hearted,
that.
Yeah.
Well, no, I go to this other one, and it's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
not
no,
their
no, she was pretty mad about it.
Yeah, I'd
That's
figure.
the first time I've seen because she always tells me, she's like, I'm telling you, don't mess with my food.
Yeah.
Like every time we go somewhere and there's a problem with something, it always has to do with like food. You know what I mean? Like people in the food industry, respect them, all that kind of shit. But like, I mean, that's a very
Travis and Tia's coming. Get ready.
You cannot mess with people's food though. You know?
No.
You can't.
No.
Like, think about it. Like, if you're working in the food industry, you don't want someone messing with your food when you go out. Why would you mess with
Well,
someone's
and
shit?
it's not only that. It's repeat customers is everything.
Yeah.
In any business, right? And especially in the restaurant industry, with so much competition out there, you want to make sure you keep what you have,
Yeah.
right? You don't just treat people that way. I would never do that.
But
Never.
listen, I mean, for them, they're probably just like, it's just another day for them. They go in, they clock in, they're like, all right,
Oh, yeah, of course.
time to make another burrito, another thing.
Well,
Like,
the
they
only
don't
thing-
give a shit about
The
that.
only
make
thing
another
is the
burrito.
manager knew, and the manager
He didn't say anything.
is responsible
Yeah.
for that whole crew, and to just say, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
we're working on it. It's like, who gives a care?
When I told him about the quesadilla thing, he was like, "Yeah, well, we don't have cheese to make it." And all I said to him was like, I mean, I understand, but like
$30.
but I mean, you're not gonna
$30 for ground beef. Come
I was
on
like, I
now.
understand, but you're just not gonna tell anybody. Like it's like what is going on? How do you not tell me?
A plate with rice and beef, and
Hey,
that's it.
if
It's
we-
$30.
If we didn't overhear that lady in the parking lot, we would have went straight home. We would have ate.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
see that we're missing
They
shit.
never said anything.
And luckily, we're right around the corner from it. But like, say we lived like 25 minutes away. This is what I told him. I was like, so like, if we lived like 20 minutes away and we didn't hear that lady, we would have drove all the way home.
That's baloney.
Dude, I told there's a place in Harris. There's like a little region of Harrisburg, right? And like I was with Christiana, and we were just like, we saw apartment buildings. We're like, man, it must be good to live there, you know? I was like, you got a Aldi's right here, you have a gas station right there, and you have a Taco Bell right there.
And
I'm
across
like,
the street, a Chick-fil-A.
I was just like, man, how convenient
You
is
got
that?
everything you want.
Everything you want into like within a
walk
5
the
mile
street?
like
Not even,
radius.
yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, I walked the street and you got everything
Yeah,
around.
Very much.
A car service place right there. Like it's all nicely. And then like I think
Yeah.
the city hall or whatever is right there
But,
too.
So now we're gonna look.
But you know, most of these new developments that they're making, it's always near shopping centers because, that's convenient for a lot of people. You know,
I wonder if the price goes up anymore for that, huh?
Oh, it probably does.
I'd sure so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of being built in the middle of nowhere. So
Yeah.
the place that T and I are going to right next to a shopping center. We got like Sam's Club and a
Yeah.
bunch of restaurants, and I mean you have to drive maybe 10 minutes for a Target, which we always go to Target, but like Sam's Club, we got restaurants. There's an East Coast Wings like right there, which I was pumped. I'm like, dude, we could it's right down the street.
that's your favorite, isn't it?
I love
One of your
East Coast
favorites,
Wings.
yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
Actually, I had some today.
Really?
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Got a salad.
Oh,
Buffalo salad. Buffalo
okay.
chicken salad. Thanks.
Handshake, the stamp of approval.
Buffalo chicken salad.
Yeah, what kind of wings do we go for? I always go for the same ones. Do you try different ones? Or you guys?
When I go there, it's usually the same two, right? I
Right.
mean, Asian.
I like their cheddar
Chipotle.
jalapeno ones.
Cheddar jalapeno's good.
Yeah, Parmesan.
Garlic Parmesan.
I love
Yeah.
Parmesan.
I always get honey barbecue, man. I
yeah,
love honey
I've
barbecue.
tried those. That's
If it's
what
not,
they did.
they have like a whole Oriental section, like Asian. They have that,
Asian
but-
persuasion is what
but
it's
like I
called.
never go for that. I
This
never
show
go for
has
those
turned
wings.
into a food critic.
It could be.
I
wouldn't
can
mind
talk
that.
about food all day.
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I would, I would not get Asian flavored wings or whatever that is. You
That's
know what I mean?
racist. That's racist.
It's not, because underneath the wing sauce, it would be like Asian or like whatever they put, Oriental.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So they categorize it,
Asian and COVID.
but like
Bat flavored wings.
Jesus.
He's losing it.
Bad flavored wings. Oh shit, that's bad.
Good job. Trying to gather him. He's waiting.
No, I'm not. I'm done with it now.
The COVID wings.
You guys can move on. I can't get a story off in this thing.
Do it. I want to hear it.
I wouldn't get Asian flavored wings at about East Coast Wings. I can only eat Asian flavored chicken or any of that at an Asian place or Chinese place.
I would try the Asian wing. I've had Asian style type of wings. You don't like those? Like the sweet.
Not from ECW. I would get it.
Yeah, just
at
from-
a Chinese place or something like that.
but not anywhere else other than that.
Why? Why? Because
You just don't think they
I don't
make it
know,
right
throws
or
me-
something?
Throws me off, I guess. I don't know.
You don't think it make it right?
I don't want.
if it's not authentic,
I don't want a
is it?
23-year-old male who's American making my Asian chicken.
Uh-huh.
I
Well,
mean-
but then again, it's a lot like a lot of pizza and calzone places and stuff. You got like Latinos doing it.
Yeah. I mean, you go to Taco Bell and you got
That's
fucking
different.
Jeffrey throwing together a taco for
That's
you.
different. It's different.
Okay.
All right, well,
Yeah.
Asian food needs to be made by Asian people. That's when it tastes at its best.
Well, yeah, it's the most authentic. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I like Tony's. Tony's is
Oh yeah, they're all Italian. in
strictly
there.
Italian in there. It's all,
You go in there-
hey,
if
I'm
you
on
go-
that side.
You go in there and you're not you're not Italian. They're like, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
On the resume, must be Italian.
What's your uncle's name? Vincenzo. You got a job. There we go.
Sal.
Sal. Yeah. Come on.
Sal,
Come on back.
Come on,
back.
Sal.
Uh,
Capriccio.
yeah. You know what I haven't had in a long time is that place Capriccios.
Yeah.
I had that the other day.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Did you?
This is going everywhere.
Love that place.
That is a really good place, man.
It
It's
is
a good find. It was
fantastic.
a good find.
Yeah, small, but
Oh,
it's so
and
authentic. It's so good.
It's the best when like the winter's around because they always give you like if you order like I always get like the fettuccine alfredo chicken
yeah.
over there,
Yeah.
and they'll always give you like a soup of the day. I mean, you go in the wintertime, man, it's like free, a little cold outside. You get a nice pasta dish.
Yeah.
You get soup, and they give you bread to dip in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best place. Dude.
Sometimes, man, the soups for these places are fantastic.
I love the soup from them.
Yeah.
Like they only have, I think they only have like in
Two or
rotation,
three,
like
two or
like
three
3 or 4.
types,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they're always really good.
You're right.
Josh don't like soup though.
I don't like soup.
Have you ever tried soup?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've tried soup.
What kind?
I was forced to eat soup as a kid. I tried telling them I don't like it. And they don't.
tried telling them. They strapped me to a chair and they
just don't like it. I've tried it on several occasions. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, do you know which ones you've tried? Or
I feel like it's just a texture thing. I don't know. It's just
like the broth. You don't like the broth?
I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It just doesn't.
There's so many great soups out there. I'll tell you, I could live on soup. Really.
Soup is
What's
good.
the lobster?
Bisque?
No, the Red Lobster.
Yeah.
They got that bacon tomato. No, potato bacon.
Oh, yeah. Soup.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I actually like potato soup.
And then McAllister's. They have some
McAllister's has good ones, man.
Great. Was it the Mexican soup? That's fantastic.
I don't think I've had that one.
I can't relate. So, tell us, Trav. What is this episode about?
I don't know, man. We're like
Is it just food reviews?
we're like 20 minutes in.
Hey,
And we talk
we
about food the whole
can
time.
go to your restaurant and give you a good
Rating,
a good rating of
dude.
your.
I would love to do
You
that.
know, whatever it may be.
I wanna
If
go-
it's not
I
if
can
it's
do
not
that.
soup, I'm there.
Yeah.
Soup.
I want to go around and like rate people's stuff.
You imagine that, just tasting food
Yeah.
and eating for 4 hours during the day, different restaurants in different cities.
There's a guy.
and
There's a guy who
just,
got famous off
I mean,
that.
that's just fantastic. If you
He
can
has a
do it.
Netflix show now.
Yeah.
Damn
I remember-
drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started off doing like the McRib.
McRibs, the Five Guys.
Yeah,
And
the
then
Five
it,
Guys.
it all went into YouTube and
Yeah.
boom.
It blew up.
Five
man.
Guys. I haven't been there in a long time.
I had them a few weeks ago.
Greasy burger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, real greasy.
They're really good, but they're overpriced too.
Yeah, paper.
I haven't
bags,
had Five
all
Guys in a
grease
while.
stuff.
You get like they have like it's weird because they have like regular hamburger, little hamburger, regular cheeseburger, little cheespburger, and the little cheeseburgers are like $9. I'm like, damn.
You were talking about, were they one of the top 5 in the Charlotte area?
No, this place. Where did we go eat? Ace 3.
Ace,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. They were like top. They made like the top 5 bracket or top 3. They were in there with not Bad Daddy's. I'm surprised Bad Daddy's was.
Yeah, because Bad Daddy's, I'll tell you, they make you a mean burger.
I love that place.
I love Bad Daddy's.
They
dude.
give you a freaking checklist.
Yeah, you.
Like,
make
what do you want on your burger?
Yeah, dude,
Big
I
old
always-
list.
I always throw like a fried egg on there, and then when I eat it, everything's all sliding off because I have too
Not
much
only
stuff
that,
in
it's just
there.
how you put your mouth around that. It's like that.
Yeah, it's good though.
It's insane.
And then the banana
You have
pudding.
to
over
eat
there.
it with a fork and knife.
Yeah,
That banana pudding. So
Yeah,
you guys
dude.
want to go one?
yeah. I mean, I'm down to go.
Maybe after this.
We might have to. That the other place is Bubba's Burger or Bubba Burgers. Or
I've heard
something.
of Bubba. Where are they?
I don't know, but we gotta.
Sounds terrible. That's what
I've heard of Bubba.
I've heard of Bubba.
Straight out of C Block.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Where they're
they're
located?
the number 1 though in Charlotte. I don't know where they're at.
Oh, okay.
But they're not far. I don't think.
Okay.
We should check them out. They're pretty good.
I know Bubba. Next.
Yeah, I've heard of a Bubba or two.
I've heard of Bubba too.
Bubba.
All right, let's do this thing, man. We wanted to do, like Josh mentioned, the whole. Did you say that on camera or off camera? Like, did you say that while we're recording? That we
Off camera.
it was off. Okay, so we were talking before this, and Josh was like, "Yeah, I thought we were mentioned it in another podcast
We
doing
did,
doing
yeah.
a bucket list thing."
It was a would you rather. We
Yeah.
mentioned a bucket list.
Yeah.
And I
couldn't remember if you said that while we were recording.
So
Yeah,
we
let's.
we go around the table and pick one, or
Yeah, I mean, we all got. I mean, I have a couple I put down. Like, I is it weird that I don't have too many bucket list stuff? Is it just because I'm not thinking too much, or?
I think because I told you this before a few minutes ago. You accumulate that bucket list as you get older. Things I want to do before.
Yeah.
And as when you're young, you're not thinking about certain things because you're young. You can
You
get
feel like
to
you
it
have-
anytime. Yeah, you
yeah,
got plenty
exactly.
of time.
I felt like it was kind of easy for me.
Yeah. How many did you write down?
6 maybe.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Yeah, but some people have like a whole like 20,
Yeah.
30 items on there.
Yeah, I got 5.
I mean, yeah.
I think I wrote like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
One of them I already mentioned in the other episode, and that was a race in a drag race with a drag car.
See,
that was one.
let
of
me
them.
ask
That's
you-
a cool one. I like that one.
Let me ask you both of you guys: marriage and kids, any of those?
I didn't write that down. I don't. I mean, hey, if that happens, it happens. It's fine. I'm not gonna put on my bucket list to get married. What the hell? This supposed to be fun stuff. I'm not trying to put.
So it's only fun stuff?
No, but I mean, when I think of bucket list, I'm not thinking of like. I'm thinking of things that are like out of the ordinary, like just.
Yeah, things that you don't. It's not easily accessible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like marriage, you can get married tomorrow if I wanted, you know.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I feel like
that's the part today.
Like, yeah, she
In
would
this
say yes.
world.
I
Whatever.
feel like T would say yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I think so. You know, cross your fingers.
Yeah, you know.
you'll be all set.
She's not here today, so I can say these things.
Yeah.
She's not in the room with us.
Well, don't go to Spotify either. Then
She don't listen to this anyway. She just sits in here and she'll agree and disagree with stuff, and then like later on,
She's so agreeable with everything you do or say. It's like,
she won't go
whatever.
back and listen to it later.
Correct.
Yeah. So the drag racing one. Let's talk about this one. What made you think of this? Is this something you've always wanted to do, or is this just like a new thing?
well, kinda. I mean, like when I was like little, played like these like race car games and everything, and like the drag race, and I want to go to one too. I also want to go to a NASCAR race too. I just feel like
What's
it'd
going
be.
on right now?
I just feel like it would be it'd be fun to experience, to go like 150 or something, like maybe even higher and then like without being any consequence of it. Like,
Well, unless you crash.
well, no, well, yeah, but I meant like with the law enforcement, you know, like you don't have to worry about getting caught.
Oh,
speeding,
right.
You know,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
you know what I mean? So
I think I would be more interested in seeing the drag racing than instead of like the NASCAR stuff. You know what I mean? Because the drag racing is different. Not only drag racing. What's it called? With like the Formula.
Dirt bikes?
No, it's
oh,
like
those, I know
Formula.
what you're talking about.
but like the ones that have like the parachutes that come out at the back.
Yeah, right.
Those would be
Yeah.
pretty cool to see too. I mean, NASCAR to me is I feel like I'm always gonna think NASCAR's boring. I don't know.
I feel like
don't think I'm ever gonna
going
like it.
to a race rather than watching.
You
on
think so?
TV
You
is
think
a
it's
little-
better?
It's a little bit better. I feel like.
I don't know. I've heard it's cool.
I think I'm going to one later this year.
Yeah.
You think that NASCAR's, because I don't follow that, but a lot of people will watch that live because of the close calls that they have? Or is it really because they have a real likable driver that they have and they want to?
I think it's I think it's both.
You like in hockey, you go and watch a hockey game, and you go to watch a hockey game because of the great save, the great goal scores, and the great fights.
Yeah, the fights.
So
Man.
you take the fights away, the game may not be as good, right? So if you throw in NASCAR, are people looking into close calls?
So I get what you're saying. So it's like when you go to a hockey game, you anticipate
Yeah.
hopefully seeing a fight.
Yes.
So it's like when you're saying maybe people with NASCAR
Some
are like
brawls.
hopefully they're like maybe we'll see a crash. That's kind of like dirt.
That's
That's kind of dark though.
It is.
It's like
Oh, I
maybe
hope
we'll see
someone
someone
tumbles.
maybe we'll see someone die today.
No, I
don't know.
mean, the odds of people dying on those things are very rare. But some people have.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Catch on fire and shit.
but is it part of what they thinking? Because I'm not a fan. Is it part of what they thinking in that? That's something to
I think that
ask.
could be it. I think there's some people out there who are like
I mean,
maybe we'll see like a crash today or something.
There could be a driver that they like, they support, or like maybe like they bet on a race. I don't know. Maybe that's another reason.
Well,
They
true.
bet on races.
True, yeah.
True, because enough betting is allowed on any sport now,
Yeah.
as opposed to not too long ago. So yeah, that's probably a factor as well. So
But like, how do you know if someone's good in NASCAR? You know, like I've always struggled with that. Like you watch, like if you watch football, everybody talks about like the best this, best receiver. He's got like 30 touchdowns this year. It's
all
like,
you're
but,
doing is driving around a
I know,
track.
so it's like-
how many stats can you pick up?
but it's like how many races you've won
Yeah.
makes you great. But how does that
How
make
many
you,
top
but
10
how does that make you
finishes?
great? Though?
It's like, I think it's like golf. So you have to qualify top 10. And
Yeah.
in bowling, the same thing. There's
But like,
like
how does that
hundreds
make
of
you better
bowling.
though? That pretty much just means you're just driving faster than everyone else and getting
Exactly. So there is no really special. I don't know.
I don't
but
want to say skill because it is a skill. It
Yeah, I
is.
don't want to. I don't.
I don't want to trash
put
them.
down the
Not everybody can
NASCAR
do it.
drivers,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like you're going around a track. How much skill do you need other than put your foot in the gas pedal, right?
Yeah, and like that's the whole drifting thing. Like I guess people like drift where they
but
catch,
that's a lot more difficult.
yeah,
than just
that's
racing.
well, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's where like some of the skill comes in too. Does that make someone good if they're a good like drifter? Is it called a drifter?
I
When
guess
when
so.
they catch up to someone's like air and it kind of catapults them a little bit past them, kind of thing. I don't know.
For what I know,
I'm so ignorant when it comes to NASCAR. I don't know.
From what I know, it's like people root for like certain drivers because like of what they do outside of driving or something like that, or like maybe where they're from, or maybe like they're teamed up with Toyota, or they teamed up with
And they really like
or Chevy.
Toyota or something.
Yeah.
or Chevy. Because like I know like if you like shoot, I don't even know like the drivers what they drive or something like that. But if you like a driver who's racing with Toyota, there's more Toyotas, so you're on like basically the Toyota team.
Correct.
So you know it's like I like him, but if he wins, I'm happy too. If he
Right.
wins, so like they just root for that.
And the other thing that you have to consider in NASCAR is that is how quick your pit crew is, because games are won and lost
Yeah.
on how fast you are getting that car up on the jack and changing those tires, because you have to change tires. I saw a program on that. You got to change tires twice or three times.
Yeah, for sure. As well, especially if it's a lot of like it goes by the laps too. I would think, right? Like
Yeah,
if it's like a 500
Yeah.
laps, you got to go a few
Right.
times.
I mean, there's rules against that. You gotta pull out.
It's strategy. I
Yeah.
mean, there's definitely skill and strategy in
Sure,
NASCAR, but
sure.
like, yeah, but people just say it's just driving around in a circle because it kind of is though. But like, do you think people are going to the game like excited to see the pit crews? You know what I mean?
I would look forward to seeing that actually to see how it's done.
Wow,
how it's done,
yeah. I mean, I like to see that how quick these people are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just raising
they
on the
do,
jack.
and they time it too.
I mean, I changed one tire and I gotta look underneath. These guys know where to put it already.
Yo, I
Hey,
tell-
putting power steering in my car, I'm just like,
Yo, so like one day after a long day of work, right? My coworker has a flat tire, and he so happened to be parked right next to me. So I was like, oh, I want to go home. I want to go home. So like I'm walking to my car, and I'm like, something's pulling me towards this guy to help him out, dude. I was like, I want to go home. I was like, I gotta help him
good
out.
guy
dude.
Josh.
Good
comes in.
guy,
Good
Josh.
guy Josh.
Yeah.
So I helped him out with a
Your
flat
favorite.
tire
Nice.
after a long day of work. I'm sweating bullets.
I gotta change a fucking tire.
So I go and get like, cause he had a really, all right, I don't know, like he had a real dinky little jack, right? So I was like, this jack's not gonna work. So luckily,
you have the hydraulic?
huh?
Do you have the hydraulic you had?
I don't have it with me, no.
it's gotta
But
be
he
an
didn't. He had like one that barely lifted his car. So I was like, all right. So like I
You're like, I got this.
yeah, Chris Angel. Well,
Just use your mind.
so I went to the workshop, or whatever. I got like a real hefty little pallet jack. I lifted it up and everything. And this guy, like, I don't know whose spare tire is so hard to get off from the bottom of their car, but he was like a half hour trying to get the spare tire to even drop from the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
Like the
dude.
lug nuts or something was too tight.
No,
Like it's right underneath the trunk. The
Yeah,
spare
yeah. I
see what you're
tire.
saying, I see what
So
you're
he has
saying.
to
Yeah,
grab
yeah.
this little
Okay.
tool,
Yep.
put it in the
Yeah.
bumper, and like twist it
Twist
so
it.
it can loosen it.
Right,
It,
yeah,
it
yeah.
probably gets all rusted too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
so
that
he's taking forever, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, dude, I could have been home. I was like, I could have just ignored this. I could have just went home. He would have dealt with it, but no, like I stood there, just waited for him to drop
Yeah.
the tire. Once he dropped the tire, I was like,
All
all right,
man.
man.
I'm out of here.
I was like,
It's like-
give me again. I just
Fucking NASCAR himself.
taking
right?
all the nuts off and everything. Like I felt like a pit stop.
It's
That's
like
what-
blackjack at 3 o'clock. School of Rock.
You're like, you put the headphones on. You're just like, hold up, time me.
Dude, I was the fastest I ever changed a tire, in my opinion, just because I wanted to get the hell out of work.
That's crazy though. See what happens. See what happens when you're a good person. What it gets you.
Well, but sometimes another day you might need him, so you never know.
True. I don't do it for that reason, though.
We did one. I want to look up one for me. Let me see.
I mean, I have another if you want.
Oh, I mentioned this one before. We don't have to spend too much time on it, but go to every Major League Baseball park.
Oh yeah.
That's one of mine.
Yeah.
And it's different with baseball, I think, with other sports, because you go to a football stadium, like there are nice ones, but like overall, generally, they're like the same layout, the same everything. You know what I mean? Other than
Yeah.
other structural things or whatever. But you go to like baseball parks are like my favorite because each one, there's no one that's even remotely close to being like another. And
It's unbelievable how Fenway is, what, 19 or what?
1901.
Yeah. Or 1898. No, they played in Apollo Grounds then. But, and it's still considered, to me, the best looking stadium in Major
And
League.
it's over 100 years
And
old?
it's over 100 years. You know, they've gone through stadiums. Every team's gone through stadiums, and we still got the same one. But it is the dimensions on that ballpark. Whoever came up with that idea, I mean, what mind, right? Because everybody somehow, like they did it in Houston, they try to do something similar to Fenway Park, but
The
yet
left field.
never came out right. The Astros also, where they have the left field, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? You know, Fenway is a unique ballpark, and I think there's no other ballpark that can match it. They can come out with other ones, but
Do you think you're partly saying that because you're a Red Sox fan?
no. I mean, if you
Because I don't think so either.
if you look at it, look at the monster, the way it's designed. Okay, it's in this way, then it goes off that way, right? And then you got the triangle. Then you got Pesky's pole. I mean, the whole diamond is different than everybody else's. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable.
I think that's the most intimate park. Everything's so close.
Oh yeah.
It's like wherever you sit, you feel like
Yeah.
you're like right there.
Yep.
Especially with the no foul territory. But yeah, I feel like that is the best ballpark because I mean, it's got to be the most exciting one.
And don't forget-
everybody wants to go and see something hit off
Right.
the wall. Like,
And don't
it's-
forget, even the short foul spaces, right,
Yeah.
between first and third
Yeah.
base. So the fans are so close to the field. I mean, I've been lucky to be on watching games from the third base and even right field. It's like anything that's hit over there. It's like you can almost grab it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You know what park throws me off is San Diego. San Diego's weird for me. Their
Yeah.
left field with
I
that
do-
whole,
I
with
like
the whole
that left
building.
field. Yeah.
No, I like
Yeah.
it, but it's weird. Like they have the whole I forgot what it's
Something
called.
supply.
Yeah, the supply company over there
That's
on
like
left
an
field.
actual building.
Yeah, and it's an
That's-
actual company. You have that in left field, but their right field's even weird. Like it's so weird. You have
The
that
way
one
it's
little,
shaped, yeah.
the one little circle on right field, and then it goes into a corner. Like it just caves in corner, and then the third
Yeah.
first base line. Like it's weird how it's shaped.
It's weird, but I do like it though. Just because,
not bad.
Just because, like if you do like a home run derby in San Diego, I mean, and you got a righty up there,
Yeah.
you want to see him smash like that
Yeah.
building or hit it
Yeah.
over everything.
Well,
you know
look
what I
at
mean?
Camden Yards. You got that big
That's
warehouse
another one.
in the
Another
back.
one, yeah.
I mean, that's a beautiful view right
Yeah.
there.
Right,
That's what I'm saying.
But top three stadiums. What do you guys think
I'd
of
say
your choice? Not in order. Not in order. You can just do top three stadiums.
You want to go first?
I like Fenway, obviously, and I like Giants.
Giants is
They're
nice.
Giants?
Giants is
Yeah.
nice.
I like those splash hits.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that park. Pittsburgh Pirates.
They
Those
have
are
a
your
nice
three?
one. That's a
Yeah.
nice one too.
Those are
Yeah.
your three.
I mean, I just love those three ballparks. The other ones,
Yeah. Do you have a 3 or do you need time?
I think I have a three. Fenway's up there,
Yeah.
and I don't know why. It's not because like we're Red Sox fans. I like that green monster.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unique. You don't see that anywhere else in the
Correct.
MLB.
Yep.
But I like that. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
their
that's a
park.
I think
beautiful
that
park,
was one
yeah.
of mine.
that's a beautiful
Yeah.
park.
I like their park and Philly.
I do like Phillies too.
The
Yeah.
Phillies, I feel like I like their ballpark. It was close between them and who was it? The Phillies and the Reds. I like the Reds field
Reds
too.
is pretty nice. Yeah.
Was that St. Louis had the Arches?
I do like
Yeah.
Texas has a nice ballpark.
The new one?
now. Yeah, the new one. Even the old one was nice. I don't know why
Arlington.
they destroyed it because it was like it was almost like the old Detroit Tigers stadium. Anything that was hit above the first layer, you're hitting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a
It's
second deck type
Yeah,
thing?
second deck type of thing. So it's like
I liked that stadium too.
For me, Fenway's number 1. It's
Oh, so
not-
you're doing it in order?
and of course we're not going to say Yankee Stadium because we hate the Yankees.
No.
The old Yankee
The
Stadium.
old
I
Yankee
would
Stadium
say.
was nice.
I would
Old one.
consider the old Yankee Stadium.
Plus, it had the feel of it.
yeah.
Don't
you
you
know.
think that the second one is similar to?
It looks like it, but there's a lot of things that they changed
well,
on it too.
I know right field is shorter now,
Yeah, of course.
but that's how they get most of their home runs from
Yeah.
the big.
Do
power
they still
right
have
under
that
there.
whole memorial
yeah.
and center field?
But I think they
Yeah.
changed it. I think it's center field now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
When like the last one was kind of like left center.
Yeah,
left
that's
center.
a little-
I like the other. I like the old one. better.
right, and this one's bigger too.
Yeah.
This one's bigger.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. So Red Sox 1. I think Angels was going to be up there too. I think Angels might be number 2 for me. And then 3.
Colorado?
I don't know. No.
No, I thought you were going
I
to say
like hit. I
Colorado.
like on the game hitting at Colorado.
Of course.
You hit bombs, but no, I do like the Giants. I do like Philly. I don't know. That's hard though. I like Wrigley, but I don't know. I might go with I don't know. I have to come back to it. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
There's too many good ones. I like Pittsburgh. I mean, there's a lot of good ones.
Things
I do
change.
like San Francisco. San Francisco is up there.
Yeah, that's a pretty unique
Yeah,
right
I like that
field with the
one.
water
giant
right
ass
there.
glove and lifts.
Yeah, I like that one. I know Barry Bonds hit a
I was gonna
lot of
say.
homers in that.
I was gonna say the best time to watch was when Barry Bonds
Yeah,
was playing
yeah.
because I mean,
was
I
slamming
would-
everything over
I
there.
would tune. Me and Josh were still kind of new
Yeah.
to baseball when he was on his way out, sort of.
Right.
So it's like 04 ish, 03, 05 kind of thing.
Yeah.
When you just, I would be interested in watching San Francisco just to see
Yeah.
Barry Bonds come up, do that whole crowd going nuts, towels waving, and just hits a bomb into the water
Yeah.
like
When
that.
When he's
that
not
was,
intentionally walking.
Yeah, that was
Towards
cool.
the end,
though.
he was intentionally all
all
the
the
time.
time.
Good God.
All the time.
I think he has most four ball passes in the game.
I think so. Yeah.
Imagine like all those kayaks in right field, like water, just
Yeah.
like
Just wait.
they can't see. All they can hear is the commentator. Like
yeah.
Barry Bonds up to the plate.
They're just on their phones. They're like, now introducing number 25, Barry Bonds. Just look up.
Get your glove ready.
Every pitch, like, did he hit it?
Is there? He walked. He walked. He walked.
Oh, he walked. Damn, they're intentionally walking him.
Darn. No souvenir today.
What about you? You wrote something down, right? Bucket list stuff.
I did.
What you got?
You know, growing up, I loved hockey. That was my
Yeah.
favorite sport to play and watch. And I always wanted, there's so many great hockey players all the time. I wanted to skate with either Bobby or Rick Middleton.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
Two my favorite,
That's a cool one.
favorite Boston Bruins players. I mean, they were just phenomenal.
All right, so you're gonna have to let me
athletes.
know because I don't know.
Yeah,
Are these dudes living still?
they are.
Okay,
They are.
but obviously they're not in any shape to get on the ice.
Well, Bobby, I think. is,
Middleton should be.
Yeah, Middleton still is. Bobby's almost 70, so
He can maybe do it.
yeah. But Bobby was
Slow-mo
such a
skates.
great skater. His knees really.
Dive on the ice. You would
He
just fall.
probably cannot skate any of us now, even though
He can be. I don't know how to ice skate.
great. If you guys ever see any highlights of Bobby or when he was young,
I've seen
man,
some, yeah.
Tremendous player.
Here and there, I
still-
like looking up hockey stuff on YouTube. Like, even if it's like full games.
Yeah.
I remember watching a game, I forgot, it was Pittsburgh against somebody, but just seeing Mario Lemieux hit a hat trick.
Oh yeah,
Man, he had a shot. He had a slap shot.
he did.
That was
Very
good.
accurate. Rick Middleton was so nifty. Well, his nickname was Nifty. He was
Nifty Middleton.
unbelievable. He put the puck between someone else's legs and pick it up on the other side and score. He's just great athlete.
You know who does that now is Marchand, though.
Oh yeah, Marchand.
Marchand's nice.
Marchand's
Marchand.
nuts.
Pasternak's another
he's
one.
Yeah,
nuts,
but,
man.
but Marchand's more, I think, more nifty,
Yeah, shifty.
I'm just letting out Bert.
shifty,
You got shifty
and nifty.
and nifty.
He is
Shifty
unbelievable.
Marchand.
He's low to the ground too, so
Yeah.
he goes around big guys and does what he has to.
Yeah.
Love him.
You got one? Another one?
I do. I don't know if I want to say one more. Not one more. I have another one. I just want to say this one before any other one. And I want to direct my own movie.
Ah,
You could do that,
I want to direct my own movie.
yeah.
dude. Take the camera. Let's
Yeah.
go. Take it. Take it off. Take it off the tripod right now. Good night.
No, it'd be cool. I want to direct my own movie, but I want it to be like not like a comedy, a thriller. I would say like something that
I love a thriller.
something that keeps you on your seat. Like
Yeah.
there's like a story behind it, and you want to know. Like, say it's like a murder, so like you want to find someone out like that. But I wouldn't want to do it like that show I recently watched. I think it was Clickbait, where like
okay.
there was a someone who was the murderer. Like, you would not at all expect that to be the murderer. Not for a good reason.
So you want a twist?
Not for a good reason we didn't know.
Yeah.
For the fact that it threw me off is that because the murderer, you only saw the murderer twice the whole freaking time. There was no way, no possible
Anybody could have
way
thought.
you could have put that person in that
Yeah.
thing. I was watching, I was guessing people. I was like, oh, we're seeing a lot of her. She's like, oh, she's close to him, or like they have relationships. Barely even saw that guy, and he was like, yeah, that's the murderer.
Dude,
Like,
I'm telling you right now, if you want to do like a thriller type of movie or any kind of movie, like write like a whole script for it and let's shoot one. We can do that.
we could do like a whole The Office, Michael Scarn kind of thing.
We can shoot, dude. We can shoot one. We can shoot one for sure. Like, it doesn't have to be like a whole lengthy 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
You do like
Yeah.
a nice half-hour short skit or something like that. let's do one. We got a camera. We got shit for it.
This guy's making me believe in my dreams.
Let's go, bro. Like, hey,
Freaking ready.
okay, so some of these things are
Give me this paper.
Some of these things are more easier to attain than others, right?
Yeah.
The whole ice skating thing is a little harder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're doing a movie. We have a camera. We're gonna get more cameras. We got stuff. We got
Look
people
at,
we can
was
do
it,
shit with.
What is it, MTV that directed Napoleon? Right?
I'm not sure.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, Napoleon
It was
Dynamite.
MTV Films.
And that was a very plain,
Low budget.
simple movie. And look what it turned out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love that movie. I thought it's
I'm telling you.
hilarious.
I'm
It's
telling you, we
crazy
could
shit.
do that.
But, it's just the way it is.
Can I do 2?
Hold on. Like, what was I gonna say about this? Like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that TV show.
Yeah.
It started out that way. It was like a gang of friends.
Yeah.
And they took their own equipment, their own cameras, all that kind of stuff, and the quality was so poor, but like they were at least doing it. And then they would put it in like film festivals and stuff like that. And then they got signed by FX. And then now it's like
Yeah,
they're on season 15 now.
A lot of the movies today, they're more like animated than anything else.
Yeah.
So because they don't make as much money as they used to, these producers and directors anymore, because now everything's streamed, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to the theater as
Yeah.
much. So you're starting to see like a lot of new actors and actresses coming in for a very low budget money. You're not getting Carey or Travolta or making $20 million picture anymore. So because Netflix took over, Amazon's taken over, and a lot of these other companies are taking over because it's streamed. But I'm with you. I mean, you want to make a movie, go right for it. That's
Let's
great.
go. We can do it.
You're young, and if you have a mind on it, I don't.
Let's fucking
but,
go, Joe.
but I don't want to be the murderer.
Please kill me.
I want to be the detective. Okay, I want to be the clue guy.
All right.
I'm saying we can do it. That's one we can do. All right. What's another one?
All right. I have another one, and it's umpire a baseball game.
Professional.
Dude. So
Even minor league, AAA or something like that.
Well, you can get that.
There's like this site or like this. I actually applied to be an umpire like a few weeks ago, and they emailed me back. Like you could there's places around here looking for umpires, dude. Like I mean like little independent, middle school league or whatever the hell it is.
I mean, I would love to do that.
I would too, man.
I'd be part of something.
I want to get into an
great.
argument with a manager though.
What?
I want to get into an argument with a manager.
Don't get in my face.
That'd be
Don't
fun.
get in my face. Get back in that dugout, Stan.
Me and
back
John
in
were
that
actually
dugout.
talking about that. Me and John were actually talking
Yeah?
about that. Kicking somebody out.
Yeah, dude, that's gotta be such a cool feeling, you know.
Right.
Like everybody trashes on umpires, talks crap about the
Right.
referees. Any sport you watch, but like baseball though, I mean, you don't ever see it in any other sport. I mean, sometimes you get the occasional, very rare thrown out of the game by like in football or something
Basketball.
or whatever. Basketball, the technical fouls, yeah, sometimes, but I feel like it's way more fun in baseball to be an umpire to throw someone out because odds are you're in the face yelling with the manager and you're just like,
Gone.
yeah, out, get out of here.
Yo,
3 strikes, you're out.
It's kind of weird because like over the past 2 years, even just this year alone, I've seen umpires or referees get like hurt during their job, like more times than I've ever seen. I think.
Yeah.
For example, I know like of 2, there was that ground ball up the middle in baseball, and the shortstop took it, did a spin, threw it to first.
Oh, it hit him in the head.
Hit the umpire right in the side of the head.
That just
Didn't even-
happened.
Didn't even reach first. It just right off the side of the head hit
Yeah,
the umpire.
I remember
And then
that.
there was another one. It was a hockey. A referee.
I saw that.
The player wanted to
Just
deflect it off the
recently.
boards.
Yeah, yeah.
Hit it. Hit
right in the temple.
Yeah, hit the
I saw
ref
that.
right in. Imagine, but that sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
because the first base umpire is really looking at the
base, yeah.
the base. He's not really looking at the thrower, and so I can understand that. But home plate,
yeah.
foul balls
Man,
everywhere.
yeah,
Oh God,
that's the worst, man.
all right, you're behind home.
Hey, I was watching, like I was telling you, I was watching the Red Sox game for yesterday,
yeah.
which is the first time I've watched a Red Sox game in like 2 months. But it's been like, it was the most important game yesterday. And I was just like, I just got to see. If this is the last game they play, I
Yeah,
have to see it.
sure.
You know what I mean? Even if they lose or win. So Alex Avila, who is the catcher for the Nationals, yesterday was his last game, and he's retiring after it, right? So they were talking about it on the broadcast. The announcers are just like, yeah, it's his last game. He's had a great career and everything. And then this dude took like foul balls off the mask. He took it off the. I'm like, you imagine this being your last game, and you're getting so beat up like that. Like that has to suck.
That's just
man.
constant reminders of why he's not.
Why he's not coming? He's only 34 years old.
Wait a minute. What is that umpire that we when we faced the Yankees a few nights ago? He He botched one up, didn't he?
Was it Joe West?
Vasquez, Joe West.
I can't. I didn't watch. It's It's got to be Hernandez or Joe
I'm
West.
telling you what, Bobby Dahlbeck should have made that catch on the foul territory.
I heard about this.
He
Yep.
missed that.
Yeah.
Then it was a foul ball. Vasquez didn't grab it, right? And then the Yankees scored 4 runs and won the game.
Yeah. Oh man, I heard about that. I didn't watch. I heard about it. And I was just like, I'm glad I
Lord.
didn't watch.
Yeah.
I got one here. I don't even have to look because I know it. This is gonna sound weird, but do something heroic is one of mine.
Do something heroic.
Nice.
Like, some of these stories are cool when people save people from burning cars,
Yeah.
or like a burning house. Someone's drowning in the water, someone runs in there, pulls them
Yeah.
out, and stuff like that. Like, those are one of those things where it's like you're not thinking, you just instinctively you go do it. Like, I want to be put in that kind of situation because if I'm thinking about doing something, like if there's a car on fire and someone's in there and I'm not instinctively going and I'm just sitting there like, should I go? Like, what if it blows up? Like, if you start thinking about it, you're screwed. That person is screwed. Like,
Yeah.
whoever you're trying to save is, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, I want to do something like that. I don't know what, but I feel like at some point in my life, and this is not even something I can control, really. It's got to have to happen for me to do it. So, you know what I mean? Like, some of these bucket list things, I don't know what the rules are. Like, if it's something that's you can try to do yourself, or if it's like a situation that comes up. But if I'm ever in that situation, I want to do something like that where like I like save somebody or save something. Or
Is it for
something.
self-gratification?
I don't know. I just feel like it might be like doing something good. Like you
You're part of something.
made a difference. You helped somebody.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like helping somebody. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. It's without getting like deep or like sappy or whatever like that. But life is like a. I mean, 1 minute like you're here and like you could be gone the next minute.
Oh,
And you
sure.
imagine being like trapped in like a burning car and like.
Oh, yeah.
I would want someone to
Oh,
help
yeah.
me. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
wouldn't want someone out there just thinking like, should I go? Should I not go? Like,
Yeah, you
come
got-
help me, dude. I'm dying.
You gotta
know what I
have
mean?
you gotta have that instincts to do
I
it.
feel like that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like, what a feeling that would be.
Yeah.
I think I would. I'm not trying to sound selfish, but just the feeling alone of it is something I would want.
The
Like,
rush.
Yeah, like knowing that I saved this person's life. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, just that
Right.
feeling would be crazy. I'd be
Yeah.
like, I would feel so great about myself.
Sure.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one. I always wanted to go to the Holy Land, Israel,
Yeah.
just to see where the prophets and Jesus walked.
So, do you know how that place looks now? Have you seen any
I've
like
se-
updated recent pictures?
I've seen a lot of videos because there's a lot of people always. Of course, that country is always being attacked by the surrounding, neighbor
Countries and stuff, yeah,
countries
yeah.
around. They hate that country, and it's biblical, right? So I would love to see the tomb where Jesus was buried, and some of the places that he walked with his disciples, Mount Olive, and all that area. I mean, I hear from a lot of people when you go there, you come back a changed person because it just touches you. That would be like number one for me. It's very expensive, very hard to do because, like I said,
I'm sure a lot of people want to go and see it.
it is, and there's a lot of restrictions now because the Palestine's always in war with them and everything. So
about that, like, is it like authentic? Is it for real?
it is.
Or is it like a tourist thing now, where it's like fabricated a little bit, or like people are just going there to take pictures of
no.
like a duplicate or
Well,
something?
let me make it clear, like where the tomb is and all these places are, it's biblical. It's been there for
Yeah.
thousands.
So
of
nobody
years.
has touched it,
No one has.
and like you could go and actually legitimately.
you can still see the ruins of like the wars and everything that's happened and the decay of some of these caves and some of these things. But yeah, and even though there are some like places where some of these prophets died and they say that their tomb is there, it's within the vicinity. It's not exactly.
Oh, right. Okay, because they don't know. It's been so
there.
long ago.
Right, but
Yeah.
it's within the vicinity. But a lot of places like Mount Olives and the third temple where Solomon was, a lot of these things are authentic and they are there.
Yeah. So nobody has ever messed with it.
Never
like,
messed around with it.
I wonder why
It's
no one has
all
ever
there.
messed with
So, I mean, there's barricades around. You
Okay.
can't even actually
Yeah,
go
yeah.
in there because, they don't want it to touch any of
But
that.
would you be able to ever go in there?
Oh, I would love to.
Like,
I would love to.
like say you had the money for it and everything.
Oh,
would
yeah.
they let you do that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, your grandmother went
Yeah.
to Jerusalem, and where the birth of Christ, and all the way to where he did most of his preaching for 3 years before he was crucified. Fantastic fantastic country to visit. I mean, it's amazing. I would love to see that.
If that place is always being attacked and stuff by
Yeah.
surrounding countries, how come then the other countries never attack those parts of it?
I mean, you've hit some of them. No, don't forget now, Jerusalem, a lot like the U.S., they have a lot of those Patriot missiles that, they get rid of the bombs before it hit facilities and
Those are
things
called
like that.
SAM turrets. SAM turrets, the missiles that shoot the missiles.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Over here, we have the Patriots. That's what they call it.
Mac Jones, baby.
Yeah, Mac Jones. So, but once in a while, one of them will miss and will hit land and will kill people. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's how it is. But great. I mean, I would love to see that. Just fantastic.
That would be
walk.
pretty sweet. Yeah.
To walk.
You have another one before we go? You got one more?
Yeah, one more. And since it's kind of weird how you want yours was about traveling. Mine's also about traveling. And I want to visit Japan.
Yeah, that'd be a cool one.
I want to visit Japan. I know if you visit Japan and I don't know how to speak Japanese, I want at least a translator or something like that with me to do it.
Oh, there's travel guides.
I would like to visit Japan.
I know there's people that go there without a translator who don't know how to speak Japanese. It's just you'll find a way to get by. You know what I mean? I don't think you would need to bring somebody who speaks Japanese with you. I feel like you could go just.
It would make things easier, I think.
It's a lot easier, yeah, yeah. But I mean,
Go into a woman's bathroom, we're like, okay.
Yeah.
Bring Google Translate with you.
Yeah, it's very hard. But there is some travel guides if you have it to go.
I want to go to Japan too.
It costs money for that travel guide.
Dude,
to
Japan
take you everywhere.
Japan looks awesome.
It's a nice little country.
Yeah, man.
Although they're surrounded
overpopulated.
right next
but
to Korea, but
yeah.
There's that, and I have a few more. I'm just going to throw them in there. We don't have to spend
No
so much
discuss?
time on it. We don't have to.
Okay.
If one sticks out to you, then yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I have DJ for Coachella. I would love to just be a DJ with a whole bunch of people in front of me,
dude.
and I'm doing
that
music.
would be awesome. See, I
I
didn't
would
even think of this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if someone
that'd be cool.
just have music playing, a whole crowd in front of me, and I'm just playing their music, everyone's jamming to that. I would love that. I would
That'd
love
be
to do
sweet.
that.
Yep.
Wrestle a wrestling match in a professional wrestling ring.
Yeah, dude.
Just one. Just
Yeah.
one match or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. I'll just get in the ring and
Throw me around, bro. I don't
Yeah.
even care if I win on it. Just
Yeah.
throw me around.
And throw out a first pitch for a ball game. I would like to do that.
Cool.
Okay.
Let me ask about this. First pitch, if you're going to throw out a first pitch at a baseball game.
From the mound.
From the mound. Okay.
Yeah.
So from the mound, would you fire it in or would you do the little
lob.
lob?
I'm giving the whole.
I figured you would.
The whole.
Yeah.
But
Wind
you
up.
got to be careful
Yeah.
with that because I feel like some people, like McGregor, have you seen what he just did?
Oh yeah, he launched.
Yeah. So he launched it, but it was way.
Yeah,
to
but
the-
how
to the-
much?
he's not even close.
How much baseball experience? Does
Well, I don't know.
McGregor have?
But,
I
but
mean-
the man's an athlete, though,
I
so I don't
mean-
know. But
60 feet. I mean, even I can throw a target.
you would think McGregor, the UFC fighter, Conor McGregor, he went out there
Yeah,
and
In
he
a
probably
suit.
never baseball.
in a suit.
Yeah,
Great.
he probably never played baseball. For
Maybe,
crying out loud.
but he's an athlete. You know what I mean? You got to think
yeah,
maybe at some point.
At least in different
They're not playing that
sports.
shit out there in Ireland.
I mean, at 60 feet, come on, we throw 40, 45, and we're accurate. Come on, another 15, I don't think.
I know. So would you throw fastball, curve? What are we going here?
I'm doing fastball.
Yeah.
I'm not too confident.
Show them what you got.
I think if you're lobbing, you're most likely to drop it.
Airmail it or something. Yeah.
Or drop it.
Yeah. Spike
Right?
it or
I
something.
feel like
yeah.
I have better accuracy with a little velocity.
Yeah,
Of course.
exactly.
Lobbling one, I feel like I just.
Yeah.
You don't want to overdo it, which is what McGregor did. He
Or
wanted
bounce
to,
it.
He wanted to throw that thing at like 200 miles an
Who's
hour.
McGregor?
UFC fighter.
I don't know
Conor
who he is.
McGregor, the Irish dude. You've never seen him before?
Probably.
He does like tequila commercials now.
He's got his own. He's the first ever undisputed champion to
Yeah.
hold both belts in two different
Dude's a
divisions.
beast. Dude's
So
a beast.
he just a little bit outside.
way outside.
Way
Yeah.
outside, like hit the
But
back.
I get the
backstop.
reference though.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, it was bad.
Embarrassing.
Ouch.
Ouch. I mean, even President Bush, the old one, no, the new one,
the old.
he aimed
He
it
threw
right.
a good one.
Yeah, he threw
for like the 9/11 throw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that thing
threw
was
it.
right down the pipe. That was beautiful. I
Right.
think Barack actually had a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
I some people have thrown pretty good like.
Yeah, I just
first
don't know how
pitches.
you.
Yeah, I feel like some of the first pitch stuff is kind of annoying though. Like some of the people they bring out there for that. I don't know. Like
They got to come out with something new. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been going on for so long, right?
yeah, like some they brought out some chick one time. It was like a gymnastics chick. I forgot who. I don't know, but she did like this weird like
leg spin,
backflip thing, and then she threw it. I'm like, okay, well, your formation's way off. It's like,
Why
not how we do it.
Why not instead of the first pitch, the first hit of the game? Just put the ball
that
on
would
a
be
tee.
That would be cool, dude. Like,
the ball on
lob
a
it up
tee.
and let the person hit it. See how far they can hit it.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? That'd be cool. These are some good ideas, man.
I should direct my own
There you go.
movie.
He's got it.
I would like to take. See, now that I'm starting to think about some stuff, take BP at a real life.
Yeah.
Ballpark.
And you said that. You said about movies and producing it. And one of mine was singing a #1 hit.
Yeah, you can still do that.
A
Let's
top
go.
hit.
Let's go.
Oh,
We can
yeah,
make it.
really.
Have you heard some of the music that's out right now?
Oh, it's pretty bad.
You can do it.
But
Yada 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 yada
yada yada yada. Yeah, #1.
What about this one? Because I know you've always wanted to do this. What about flying a plane? Didn't you?
Oh,
always,
yeah.
That was one.
Yeah.
Of you, is that still?
Jeez, did you guys think?
I did, but I couldn't think of anything. I
I-
got some. One of mine was drink a beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, the reason I did.
Come on, man.
I always loved about planes, but as you get older, you get very.
Oh, 'cause you're
scared of
iffy on
heights
planes
now.
now,
I mean,
right?
because I wanted to do skydiving too.
Yeah.
That was one of my lists.
No
but-
longer. You don't want.
No.
What about bungee jumping?
No.
I don't think I would ever bungee jump, dude. I almost said bungee
dumping.
Bungee? You go to bungee and you dump.
dude. And you're
Shit flying everywhere when you're bouncing up and down.
and you're upside down, so that shit's just coming out of your.
Everyone's taking
I
pictures.
did zip lining in. I did
This is a
zip
shit
lining
show.
in Mexico when we went on a cruise,
Yeah, that must have been cool.
Sounds
and that
fancy.
me and Zoe and
How far up off the ground were you?
the one that I did wasn't too high. It was high enough, but not high enough.
Enough
like
for a thrill.
Yeah, not enough to shit your pants.
Yeah.
But
Bungee
bungee jumping, that's just a whole different
Dude,
animal
I
right
wouldn't
there.
do it. And you're upside down. Like,
Yeah,
See, like,
I'm not doing that.
yeah.
you said drinking beer with Steve Austin. I'm kind of afraid to meet these people
Really?
because I like them, and if I meet them,
Don't meet your heroes kind of thing?
Yeah, it's kind of like a don't meet your heroes kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
if you meet them and they're an asshole, you can just like, oh, well, why the hell do I like
Well,
you?
but
Why
at
the-
least you could have had a beer with him. Even if he's a jerk, at least I had a beer with him. That'd be pretty
What
cool.
can he do? Swing at you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I
it should
know.
be awesome.
I know,
There's
I
your
would
first
love-
wrestling match right there.
I would like that.
It's like
but,
two
Yeah.
bucket list things on one.
Dude, I'd go collar and elbow with like freaking
Anybody.
Bruno Sammartino right now.
Let's go. Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
Hornswoggle. More like I don't even know if I can collar and elbow with him.
Well, that was cool. Yeah. Let's head out though. Let's wrap this thing up.
Yep.
Well, we still have more too. Maybe we can do another one. Do more.
Yeah, we'll do another one.
If you're listening on Spotify, thanks for listening on Spotify. YouTube, thank you. We have done some episodes. Me and Josh have done some drop in the elbow
Great
episodes.
feedback.
Great feedback, which are wrestling episodes. We'll talk for like about 20, 30 minutes about stuff. And we've actually had some good feedback on that. We've actually gotten some subscribers since putting out those videos. We've gotten some good views that are still going up as the days go. We're getting likes and stuff like that. So if wrestling is your thing, head on over to YouTube because we're only putting those on YouTube. And watch them on there. Give us some feedback. Subscribe, like, share, and we do respond to the comments. So if you want to comment and talk, we're there to talk to you. But if you're listening, thank you for listening on Spotify. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for checking us out on YouTube. I know sometimes it's hard to sit through an hour of just three dudes talking, but hopefully it's entertaining enough for you to stay and listen to the whole thing.
I mean, if you can't watch it, listen to it.
Yeah.
Listen to it on Spotify.
Exactly.
While you're doing your laundry.
Yeah,
or
you're driving
while you're,
somewhere or
while
whatever.
you're driving.
Yeah, let's go. So we appreciate the love from everybody. Again, like I said at the beginning of the show, we're going to be doing some moving around and stuff. So hopefully we're going to put out some videos still. I don't know how many we're going to be putting out, but we should still be able to get the audio down. So check out, Spotify for that stuff. I guess that's it. You guys got any final thoughts?
Go Red Sox!
Yes, tomorrow big game against the Yankees, 1-off. You got any final thoughts?
Make sure Chipotle has what you need.
Yes.
Before you order.
Before you leave, yeah, man. Like,
Yeah. Do you have this, and that? Okay.
yeah,
Keep
thank
the
you.
order.
Yeah, don't
Thank
just
you.
black it out and not tell
Yeah.
me about it. What the fuck is that?
Quesadilla, cheese?
Yeah, it's a
No?
real,
Oh, okay.
real jerk move.
Right.
Speaking of that, today's National Taco Day. That's my final thought. And on the border, the restaurant on the border,
Yeah.
all you can eat tacos for $11. That's my final thought.
You're telling me this now.
If you go today,
How many tacos could you eat?
hey, you can throw those back. If they're not that like thick, huge ones, just pop them.
Pop them.
Snack size.
Because 6 is probably $11 if you buy them outright, right?
Yeah, well,
Isn't it $1 something each?
maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
So $11, maybe.
All you can eat tacos.
So that means you have to maybe eat to make money. You have to eat like
Make money.
You're looking at it. You're looking at it from the business standpoint.
from the business
Let's
standpoint.
be the
You got to eat
consumer.
at least more than 8.
We have to be the consumer in this situation. Go and have as many tacos as
Hey,
you want for $11.
I think I went to one of those episodes. There was all you can eat chimichangas.
I would have been down for that too.
All you can eat chimichangas. Oh no, it was enchiladas. That's what it was.
Yeah, still
All
down.
you can eat
Still down. I love
enchiladas.
Mexican food, man. It doesn't love me, but I love it. I guess that's it. We're good, right?
Yes.
We're out. Thanks to everybody again for watching and for listening. And be sure to check out Spotify for more episodes. Make sure you check out YouTube for more episodes. And we're going to be doing other things, not just podcasts or dropping the elbow. We'll be doing other stuff too. Okay. Until then, thanks. This is all of us signing out. We'll see you guys next time.